You bought a house that you can't afford, and you bought it on terms with the in-laws that are absolutely cray-cray, ridiculous, and you've got a mortgage you can't afford. So that you're not going to do this, but what you should do is sell the house. And you get out of both problems, the mortgage you can't afford and the in-laws that you can't afford.
Dave, this was kind of sold to us in like a dreamscape. Like, we'll do this for you guys so you guys can stay in town. They want us close to them.
I'm sorry.
We're going to help you.
You can't afford the house. That's not a dreamscape. That's a nightmare.
Yeah. All right, guys. This caller thought that their situation wasn't that bad until Dave Ramsey starts digging and everything falls apart. We're talking shocking debt, denial, and excuses that get shut down within seconds. Dave turns up the heat, the pressure builds, and this call spirals into a full-blown financial meltdown you won't believe. Subscribe now to Debt Disaster Daily for more financial chaos. Let's jump in.
My husband and I are kind of looking for a little bit of an outside perspective on a situation we're having.
Okay.
So my in-laws, his parents, helped us with a down payment on our house. And now we're receiving a lot of, on my end, unsolicited financial advice about debts and what we're doing with our money. And I guess I just want to know how much influence I should allow them to have in what we're doing with our finances as a unit, the two of us.
I don't know why they would have any.
I was about to say, what? Yo, you're just setting yourself to lose, man. What the hell?
Do you owe them the money back? Did they loan you the money?
Yeah, well, they have a weird kind of situation. They've done this with my husband's sister as well. They kind of use it as a business transaction with their kids, so they'll help with the down payment on the house. And in the future, when the house is sold, they would get their down payment back and a certain percent of whatever profit we would make on the house.
Oh, that was stupid. You shouldn't have done that.
Oh, no.
That's horrible. What an abusive mess.
Yeah.
How much money did they give you?
They put $300,000 down on the house.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how much is your mortgage?
Our mortgage is about $2,650 monthly.
So you borrowed $250,000?
We borrowed from them about the $300,000 that they put down.
Yep, it's a wrap. It's a complete wrap. What the hell, man? Wow.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't think that was a loan. I thought it had to only be repaid at sale. Are you paying payments to them?
No, we're not paying payments to them.
Okay. Do you have a mortgage in addition to them? Other than the in-laws, do you have a mortgage?
No.
Okay. So they paid cash for this house. So you bought a $300,000 house.
The house was $800,000, and they put $300,000 down for us, and we are paying the remainder of the mortgage.
So you have a mortgage, other than the in-laws, of $500,000.
Yes.
Oh boy, this is quite the pickle that I personally wouldn't recommend doing at all. I just figure out a way how to get that percentage down. Instead of it seems to me that's it's like the other way around, but we'll see how this goes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And your household income is what?
It's about $80,000 between the two of us. My numbers fluctuate a bit, but my husband's is $50K and mine's about $30,000.
So you also bought a house you can't afford.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that's the number. That's probably a really, really bad mistake you could possibly make. is buy a house you know damn well you cannot afford.
Your payment's what, 30% or 40% of your take-home pay, right?
It's about that, yeah.
Yeah. You guys are not going to do anything I tell you to do, I can tell. But you bought a house that you can't afford, and you bought it on terms with the in-laws that are absolutely cray-cray, ridiculous, and you've got a mortgage you can't afford. So that you're not going to do this, but what you should do is sell the house. And you get out of both problems, the mortgage you can't afford and the in-laws that you can't afford.
Oh man, this is a huge pickle. You might as well sell the house. Might as well. Because it's only going to get worse. If you know damn well you can't afford it, it's going to get worse. It's going to go down, for sure.
Dude, this was kind of sold to us in like a dreamscape. Like, we'll do this for you guys so you guys can stay in.
Bro, who cares? Who cares?
Town, they want us close to them.
I'm sorry.
We're going to help you.
You can't afford the house. That's not a dreamscape. That's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare. You're broke, and they helped you get broker.
Pretty much.
They helped you. I bet they co-signed on this loan, didn't they?
Yeah. Well, it's technically a lease to own situation until we
it's in their name.
Amount of equity.
The house is in their name?
Yes.
Honey.
Listen, man, I know this is not. I know I shouldn't be laughing. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. What?
Okay. So, Mom and Dad, we don't want the house. We can't afford it. So we need to put the house on the market so you can get your money back out. Because we can't pay this.
And what if they don't want to do that? How do we?
It's their problem because you can't afford it.
Right.
Yeah, but you're not going to do that because your husband's he's totally bought into this crazy family. It's dysfunctional.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's cut totally on. Yeah. These people are not a blessing. They're a problem. I don't know what to tell you, honey. But if I were you, I would get out of that as fast as like my hair was on fire. There's just every time you buried the lead to start with, you didn't buy a house. Hello. You're renting a house. And your landlord is interfering in your personal life. Well, no duh. These people like control. They got their fingers in everything.
Yeah, I mean, this is, again, parents, don't do this stuff, please.
You're not being a blessing. You're being a butt.
That's absolutely right.
Oh, boy. Wow.
Trapping this poor couple. By the way, the whole house was just a carrot to get them to stay locally. And that's the real freaky, scary thing here. And this is tough for her because if husband doesn't step up, she's stuck.
He's not going to step up.
Yeah.
He's not going to step up. He's got to rewrite the script in his mind that his parents, who are such philanthropists, are actually a curse.
Yeah.
And he'd have to rewrite his script to be able to sell this house, and he's not going to do it. And instead, what's going to end up happening is this is going to end up in divorce or bankruptcy or both, because this is not going to end well. It's not going to end well.
Well, I might as well just end it right there, folks. I mean, moral of the story, well, if you know you got a husband, if you're a female, or vice versa, if you got a wife and you know these parents are going crazy, are this crazy to sell you this house, but they own it, I wouldn't even think about signing the papers. That's just self-destruction right there within the marriage as well. I don't know what to say about this woman in her position. I mean, the least she could do, honestly, is, like Ramsey said, sell the house. And maybe find an exit to that whole bullshit, because that is just terrible. That is completely terrible. And yeah, like you said, it's not going to end well. It's going to be a divorce or bankruptcy. And if I'm going to be honest, they're both very bad. Nobody should want those at all. Like, financially, these could definitely harm you. So I'm going to leave it at that, guys. This is Debt Disaster Daily. Thank you guys for watching. We're out of here.